come to Rob soon. Right now, she's across the aisle judging the project by Peter and Patty Perfect. I can tell Rob Slob is nervous. He normally smells like garbage, but when he gets tense, he smells like garbage and a lot of other things you don't want to think about. The poor guy can't help it. He thinks he'll take a bath sometime, and maybe that will help. Of course, Peter and Patty, the perfect twins, have a perfect project. Rob Slob and I listened in as they explained it to Mrs. Whoopingcough. We started out with an awesome idea, Peter explained. We wanted to do a life-size model of our solar system. But our living room isn't big enough for that, Patty said. So we brought it down in size a bit. I studied their project. It had 8 different colored objects dangling on strings. This is the solar system, Peter Perfect said, twirling one of the planets on their mobile. It's made entirely from fruit. And we used only organic fruit, Patty Perfect added proudly. This plum is the Earth, Peter explained. And that lemon is Venus. Mrs. Whoopingcough nodded and wrapped her hand around another piece of fruit. And what is this grapefruit? She asked, picking it up from the table. Uranus? That's not part of the display, Patty replied. We were saving it for lunch. Mrs. Whoopingcough scribbled some notes on her pad. A wonderful project, she told the twins. We are going to donate all of the fruit to poor people, Peter said, grinning so that his perfect teeth gleamed in the gym lights. Wonderful, Mrs. Whoopingcough muttered, and she scribbled some more on her pad. Then she turned to our table. One more project to judge, she said. And then it's time to award first place to the perfect twins. 3. Mrs. Whoopingcough walked up to Rob Slob's display. She sniffed the air and made a disgusted face. People do that a lot when they get close to Rob. They can't help it. He stinks. Our teacher gazed down at Rob's display case. She murmured, and read the description he printed out. Strange minerals. Rob burped. I've been collecting them for a long time, he told her. Mrs. Whoopingcough ran her finger along the top of the case, studying the little mineral deposits. Wow, I like the green ones, she said. And that purple one is quite unusual, too. Rob grinned. Thanks. Our teacher wrapped her fingers around one and picked it up. She brought it close to her face, then sniffed. And where does this brown mineral come from? From my nose, Rob said. I pulled them all from my nose. They're boogers. The brown glob dropped from her hand, bounced on the table, and landed on the floor. Mrs. Whoopingcough opened her mouth wide, and a sound came out, something like, Gah! Then she covered her mouth and had the dry heaves. Does this mean I win? Rob asked. 4. Well, the perfect twins won first place for their organic fruit solar system mobile. They win first place in everything because they're perfect. I feel bad for Rob Slob. He worked hard on his science project. I'd seen him up late at night with a red, sore nose putting the finishing touches on his collection. The poor guy was so disappointed, he began to eat some of his minerals. Sad. But I couldn't stick around to cheer him up. I am in a mad rush because my friends and I are in deep doo-doo right now. I need trouble spelled with a capital Y-I-K-E-S. And I have to get home and warn them before I explode. What's wrong with 10 kids living in a house all by ourselves? And who needs parents anyway? Parents are total pains. Am I right? Just nod your head. Sure, we're messy and loud and crazy, and we scream a lot and laugh like baboons and fight and throw things and ride our scooters on the roof and make rude sounds and don't smell great and paint things on people's garages. But we're not bad kids. We just don't know any better. So today I heard a rumor in school that Mr. and Mrs. Perfect, Peter and Patty's parents, are going to come to our house and check us out. And if they find out we don't have parents, it could be a disaster. We could lose our house. We could lose our freedom. We could even lose our soft-serve swirl ice cream dispenser.